this one is not an easy to digest. This match, it was very important for us to understand, can we fly high? Can we compete with the Campione d'Italia and with Inter? Or it's just been a great time? Now, are we still up there? Yes. Are we still competing? Yes. But this one, for me, it was a crucial game because of the result from yesterday. Because Napoli drew, quite a unique result, and Inter won. Plus, Sunday night, Inter versus Napoli. It was the perfect for us to put pressure over Inter. That was the goal. And if you look at the paper, AC Milan, the quality of AC Milan, and Genoa, lower table team. So in my opinion, wasn't really a tactical and technical match, where Genoa in this match, specifically tactically, they won. Tactically, De Rossi really pure catenaccio, one goal, and almost bring home the victory. Very well done for Genoa. The chaos of Milan in attack, but psychologically, this one was a match that you want to win. You want to win 1-0, the Cortomuso, and this is it. You can't be playing 93 minutes under Genoa. It was a constant assault, but it was always the same strategy. Like when we were kids. Corner, free kick, what do? The tall player stay in the middle. Loftus-Cheek, Rabiot, Fulkrug, Leao, Pavlovic sometimes. The tall player in the box, and then cross. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Eventually, the goal came from a corner kick and a goal of Rafa Leao. Very good. But Milan started to become way more dangerous. I noticed this when we play with Fulkrug as a forward striker and with Rafa Leao back on the left and Christian Pulisic back on the right, like last year with Giroud in the middle. That was the attack. But at least had some strategy there, because both Christian and Rafa, they were able to dribble, they were able to do something special, they were able to create something, and then whatever happened in the box happened. Before that, it was absolutely useless, everything that we did, because it was always the ball to Bartesaghi or Saelemaekers and trying to do this cross. Genoa, the three defender of Genoa in the middle, they did an incredible game. Really, really, really good. Always that. So it's tough. It's tough. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, because this is gonna place a little bit of bitter in our, a little bit of being, a little bit of anger to go to play in Firenze against a broken beast, a broken animal, injured animal, how you guys say that, because we're gonna be playing on Sunday afternoon before the big match, and putting extra pressure over them is gonna be important, especially after the results of tonight. That is not allowed. Now, I'm wondering how we're gonna be playing in Florence, because Tonight it scares me a lot. Tonight I saw a team that was scared to fly high. I'll be honest with you guys. Tonight, I didn't see a Genoa better than us. I didn't see a Milan that isn't better than a Genoa, because we know it is. But I saw a team that was scared, a team that it is afraid to do something extra. As Maldini used to say, sometimes you have to dream high to try to get to. Instead, this team still is not able to, even though on the paper it's easier, it just simply settle down for an X, for a draw. And this is simply not enough, because you will never see Inter, and rarely Napoli doing this, but you will never see Inter doing this. Never. So now Inter is, let me see the table right now, because this is gonna be ridiculous. Inter now, Inter's 42, Milan 39. Okay, so they gain 3 points ahead of us. So even though Napoli will do the miracle of going to San Siro and beat Inter, which could happen, because Inter this season, we saw the big matches, they're not really doing well, and Napoli, when it's hurt, always do something incredible. So we will see Inter Napoli is gonna be, I'm gonna do a match reaction after that match, because it's been incredible. So Forza Napoli, definitely Forza Napoli for the match, but Milan has to win it, because now Inter is alone with 3 points ahead of us, and 3 points, it starts to become a lot. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the match quickly, because there is a lot of few things positive to say, and I don't like to keep it negative. I don't think we have to say any extra words over Fofana. I don't think anybody will ever buy a jersey of Fofana. I don't think anybody in the community will try to defend him, because I think I will take Krunic any day of the year for Fofana. And I remember how much critics Krunic had. I don't think that there is more space on his boat. That's it. I think we need to let Ricci play. And I don't care if we risk a little bit more, but those goals that he missed is something that I never seen in 20, 25 plus years that I'm watching football. I never seen anything like this. Alone in front of the goal. Watch on my Instagram story. I have the video. Alone in front of the goal, completely alone. There is an action happening on the left. He's right there. The ball comes. And instead of shooting with his feet, he decided to go for a header. But he slips. He fell with his face on the ground. Boom. Face in the mud. It's been ridiculous. It's been ridiculous for Fofana today. Fofana, like it's been ridiculous, Gabbia that conceded a goal from Colombo that today feels like he was Haaland or some Harry Kane stuff. Constantly late. I don't know if the midfield was infiltrating enough, but Gabbia really all the time late. And if you see the replay of Genoa's goal, Gabbia is behind Colombo. How can you behind a striker? I didn't understand it. Midfield, Modric, Rabiot, Saelemaekers, good as always, but in attack, not enough. And it's not about the single player. It's not about that they disallowed a goal that it's ridiculous to Pulisic. It's not that they didn't check the VAR over Etakame. Etakame, whenever he enters, he plays good, in my opinion. He plays, 10 minutes? But he played solidly. I like it. It's not because Fulkrug... when Fulkrug actually started to play, and Leao on the left, and Pulisic on the right, like Pioli's time, we started to create a little bit more. But I don't want to see any more Fofana. Loftus-Cheek, I think his time is gone. But we're going to keep him at least for this year. But guys, I'm really, really upset about this match. Really, really upset. Also because who is going to play in Firenze in less than 72 hours? Modric definitely will not be able to play another match right away. We don't have time to recover. So I hope that really this is a draw, but is a defeat for Milan. Will put a little bit of spice, sparkle for our player in Firenze, because we cannot fall anymore. Because Juve is back there now. Juve is back. So we want to be strong. We need to be stepping up. Let me know what do you think of this match, guys. It's been tough, but we are here. We're still there. So, step by step, con calma. Ciao, forza al diavolo.